All right, question number 3 reads, what is the derivative of e to the power of x squared? All right, so the junior tutor actually did this entirely wrong. So they first said, they first showed us the power rule of differentiation, which is actually used for this solution, but then they went along to try to solve the integral of ex squared, which is not what the question asked. So I'm just going to solve the derivative for this function, okay? So here we need to take advantage of what we call the chain rule. All right, so the chain rule is for functions, compositional functions. So for a function, let's say f of g of x, like this, the derivative of this will be f prime of gx times g prime of x. Okay, so that's how you calculate the derivative of compositional functions. In this case, our compositional function is e to x squared, right? So we have our function f of x, which is ex, and then we have g of x, which is within the x, which is x squared, right? So to calculate function f of x equals e of x squared, we're going to use our chain rule here. Okay, so we're going to calculate the derivative of ex squared, and we're going to multiply it to the derivative of x squared. Okay, so the derivative of the natural number e to the x of anything is just ex of anything, right? So if we recall, the derivative of e to the power of x is just ex, okay? So we're going to use that here, so this will be ax squared. And the derivative of x squared is, we're going to use our power rule, which states that the power of the derivative of x to the power of n is just n times x to the power of n minus 1. So we're going to use that here. So this is going to be 2x, and that's it. So our final function will be 2x times ex squared. Okay, so that's our derivative here, and this is f prime of x. Okay, so this solution is wrong because they instead wanted to calculate the integral, but this is how you would do calculate integral, or calculate the derivative of e to the power of x squared using the chain rule, the derivative of e to the x, and the derivative of the power rule for differentiation. So this solution is incorrect. Right. Moving along.